Okay, let's get started on this. So here is a quick one. I'm going to do this tool with a tool a little different. So I had a project which is a quick kitchen in a basement. It was for my parents. We threw in some inexpensive cabinets, some countertops, things like that. And you want to level your base cabinets, right? But the floor down there was crazy out of whack. And when my dad called me and said, hey, how do I get these in here? I said, well, you need to start at one end when you want to get yourself a level line. And he's like, well, how do I do that? And I said, well, get a level. He's like, I don't have a level that big. I was like, well, you need throw a laser level up. He's like, well, how do I work and all that? And I was like, so, here's what we do. A company reached out to me. They said, we've got these green lasers. And if you guys have followed green lasers, they're all over the place. Everyone's got one. And they're much better than your traditional old-fashioned red laser. You should be able to see them in the middle of the afternoon, broad daylight, so on and so forth. So I was like, so you get your laser level, you throw it up on the wall. He said, how do I do that? Okay. Get your laser level, get your cabinets, or not your cabinets, but get your tape measure, go along the floor, find your high spot. Once you find your high spot, you're going to start from there. You're going to work your way over, you're going to shim. Now you can cut ones down if you start from your low spot, but if you start from the low spot, by the time you get to the other end, you might be cutting 4 inches off the bottom of the cabinet. And in this place, in this case, there was a few that we had to take like 1.5 inches worth of shims and put it under it. Again, it's in a basement. It's not the prettiest of things, but in the end, it turned out okay. But this is what they sent to us. This is what they showed us. And if you look here, it's got your traditional, 4-way crosshair. Looks just like a PLS. They show you can attach it to a tripod. And we didn't have a tripod. Well, my parents didn't have a tripod. It's standard quarter 20 to go to your tripod. But it also comes with this sweet little magnetic base. That magnetic base, the laser is light enough you probably could attach it if you had full metal corner bead. But if you just had plastic corner bead with screws, it wouldn't work. But there is another little ingenious idea you'll see we came up with for attaching it. You can do this anywhere. But here's what I want to really focus on, right? So you're getting a laser level, you're getting a mount, and you're getting it for $50. So let's do a comparison. Here's Milwaukee's. Now I think this is $50 more expensive because this is the M12 instead of the USB. But again, 4-way. Now this one does plumbing. And if you ever used an old-fashioned laser where you have to level it first, you'll know you really want one of these auto level ones, right? These things have a little gyro type thing and they just find the self horizon and they level. And once they level based on that, you can do a plumb line, you can do a level line. And if you don't mount it on the wall perfectly square, it's good to go. So this is what I ended up getting. This is what I want to compare it to. I'm going to do a follow-up video where we'll talk just about this and we'll sort of show how bright this green laser is. But $400. Imagine if it's $350. That's a $300 price difference. So for $50, why not? The question is do you guys want to spend $50 on it? So I will show you some clips of it, and then I'll give you my input. Here you can see that green line is pretty bright. It's not bad at all. Pretty intense. The lights are on. See if I turn more lights on. Let's turn more on and see how it looks. All right, so here you can see. So the whole point of green laser, right, is that you should be able to see it with light on. And I'd say that that's pretty visible. There's a faint line there. Come around here. We're seeing it pretty good. Almost all the lights are on. So not bad at all. And it comes with this little bracket, which as you can see, we just nifty clamped it onto there. So it's doing its job. So there's with the lights off. You can see that's pretty far reaching. If I move that out of the way, it's going all the way across. And this is just running on AA's, so that's not bad. Got the cabinets pretty level. Okay, so now that you saw those clips, is $50 worth it? Well, here's the thing. When I turned the lights to the brightest, you could see that it started to get faint. And I'll give you a spoiler. The Milwaukee one in broad daylight, across the room, you still had a good solid 16th inch line that was visible. On this one, it was visible, but you had to really, what do you want to say, kneel down and look for it. But it's $50. It's gyroscoping. It's going to auto level. It comes with a bracket. It's quarter 20 compatible. It's $50. So if you're on a budget, you're doing one project, but you want it. And here's the other thing. I used a level afterwards to verify that this line was square or straight, plumb, level, right? And this line was. So it's not like you're buying something that it's not going to even do the job right. It's not going to burn out. This level is level, and that's what you need. It runs on standard batteries, standard AA's. It comes with a tripod, quarter 20. It comes with a magnetic wall mount. Plus, you can see that we will use that wall mount with a clamp to just attach it to anything, and there you go. So even if it's not magnetic or you don't have a tripod, you're good to go. So yeah, $50, it's worth it. Yeah, you could go to Harbor Freight, but most of us, we're on the internet now, and Amazon's the place to get stuff. So I would say for $50, you really can't go wrong. If you're a contractor and you're going to use this thing every single day and you're going to be running the Milwaukee M12 platform already, get the Milwaukee. But not everyone wants to spend $400 for a laser level. So $50, you can't go wrong. I'll make sure there's a link in the description. And if you guys want to see any more on the levels, leave a comment. If you think that I wasn't leveling with you, also leave a comment. I appreciate your guys' input either way. And thanks for watching this Tool with a Tool little quick video. Peace.